Hi, Felipe. I figured I'd just answer these in video, because that's nice. How did you hear about startechconf, and what made you accept the invitation? I heard about it, I think, originally from Ray Bango, who works at Microsoft, and he introduced me to Rodrigo, and then we started talking. I was really excited about being to Chile and also getting a chance to talk to South American developers, which I really haven't gotten a chance to talk to before. I know in particular that, for instance, Brazil has the lowest percentage of users with JavaScript disabled, and I know that Chrome Frame is also very popular there. So I think in general South America might have a few kind of surprising advantages when it comes to being able to bring web applications and websites to a higher level that would, surprise most people. So I'm excited to kind of explore that a little bit more with the developer community. As far as getting familiar with Chile before this, I've never been to Chile, to any of South America, and I remember doing a student report on Chile in 7th, 6th grade. I just remember tracing the outline of the country using like a lamp underneath a glass table and tracing the outline on top of a map onto my paper, and it looked pretty good afterwards. And yeah, so I'm really excited to go. What is my role developing Google Chrome, and why do I think it's amazing? So my role is on the developer relations part of Chrome, and so in that role, it's my job to relate to developers, to communicate to developers, to tell them kind of what is happening inside the browser, what are the new features that are coming in, teach them about how to use them, and how to make better web apps, web pages, and games as a result. I really like Chrome. Chrome's done a lot of really smart things that we're seeing coming to other browsers, auto-updating. We update all of our users, all of our 120 million users, every 6 weeks to a brand new version, and most of the time they don't even know. And that's extremely powerful and allows us to deliver great features each cycle. That, and it's really, really fast, and it's nice to use. Yeah, it's good. Why do I think... I should point out that I do really like the other browsers as well. Firefox and Opera in particular are just phenomenal, and I use them. Important, do you feel without such efforts that legacy browsers will ruin HTML5 popularization? Yeah, so I think this is a great question. This is a really, really good question. There's a lot of people that are okay with developing an application that just works in Firefox, Chrome, latest Safari, maybe Opera, and potentially a version of IE, maybe IE9, maybe not at all. And some people are okay with that, and they can afford to, and they're putting something in the Chrome Web Store or something like that. But a lot of people don't have that option. A lot of people have to deal with legacy browsers. And without a way to kind of handle all those cases gracefully, I think we're not going to see people trying out some of these new features. And so it's important to me to give people the tools that they need to be able to scale the experience based on the capabilities of the browser. And Modernizer is integral to that. And HTML Web Boilerplate helps a lot with that and kind of brings all the tools together and just in general makes it a lot easier to get a website started. I don't know. I think it's a really good idea, but also caching is extremely hard, and I don't know enough about caching to say that it would for sure be a good thing. So it's hard to say. Also, like jQuery UI, for instance, has a very popular library, right? But it has, I think they're on 1.6.14 is their current release. And it would be hard because the CSS might have had a few small changes, and maybe a lot of the images that they ship in that library have not changed at all. But it would be hard to say that we don't need all the images from 1.6.14, 1.6.13, and down the line. And so that type of local caching of all those of the common libraries might be extremely large in file size, like 100 plus megabytes. So that's definitely not being downloaded in the installer for the browser, and if it was lazy installed, that could make sense, but it's pretty considerable in some cases. So I think it's a really good idea, and I just think there's probably need to be a bit more research done around the real life caching benefits that it provides, and the file size requirements. But I would be happy and thrilled to have Modernizer bundled into every browser, as long as I can update it when I need to update it, which is very important. Yeah. In fact, I'm talking to one of the guys at Adobe about getting HTML5 boilerplate and then Modernizer baked into Dreamweaver. As you might know, Modernizer was just bundled with Visual Studio, and that works out great, except for the fact that they can only update those files about once every year, and HTML5 boilerplate has been out for just a year, and we've had 4 releases. So we, things need to update, and that's I think a big priority. All right, so thank you.